It's that time of year we start talking about pumpkin spice and football, and this is also the time of year that I get asked the question, when and where do I go to see the best colors when it comes to our leaves changing? There's a lot of factors each and every year. The two main factors, the daylight and the temperatures. Typically when we get these beautiful bright sunny days and then clear cold nights, that's when we get some of the best colors up and through the trees and up and through the aspens here in Colorado. The other factor is going to be the drought. The drought can play a huge role. When we get some of these really dry years, we'll typically see an earlier peak. Things will start to change a little bit earlier, and the colors will unfortunately also be a little less vibrant. Now, obviously, drought conditions so far this year have not been great. We've seen things worsen out over the western, really quarter, even half of the state. We go from extreme to exceptional drought conditions where we've seen those wildfires burning. That obviously is also going to play a role where we saw some of the burn and some of the wildfires. This may change up a little bit, though. In fact, as we got into this last week of August, picked up some really good rain, tapped back into some of that monsoon moisture that had been pretty late in the season for us. And so that might help to bring those peak dates back to what we would typically see. In fact, average peak dates, again, depending on elevation, you're usually going to start to see those colors really popping at those higher elevations. So as you get above about 11,000 feet, that'll be where late September into early October we start to see it. And then as those elevations go down, that's when we get back more so into mid to late October, especially here along the Front Range and Eastern Plains. So we'll have to see how this most recent rain, what the most recent rain has done to change some of these dates. But at this point, looks to be a little bit earlier than what we would normally see.